Hello Reshape, I hope you're doing well today. In today's video I want to share with you what to take into the consideration when it comes to education. You are talking about education. Normally what you are actually popping up in your mind is school. Back in the days, in fact, I have been bullied for more over a decade, like 15 years or something like that straight. And I have really experienced a lot of bullies. So the first thing, what I have actually encountered when I went to the education system and when I actually started the personal development journey, I have seen one big difference. During this educational stuff, nobody is encouraging you to actually stand up again. Nobody is encouraging you to actually stand up again. Stand up again. This is the first thing. Nobody is encouraging you to stand up again. In fact, Japanese proverb says, "Shiten yaoki." It means when you have fallen for 7 times, you have to wake up to the 8th time. And this is what shapes a real entrepreneur, a real winner. And because of this simple thing is not there, you have just stress. And you are in a toxic environment when you're in school, to be honest. When you're in school and writing a freaking F in the test, what will eventually happen? The teacher says, you can nothing, you are a loser, you can sit home, you can go home and, you know. What will your mother or your father says if you're not supportive? They say the same. In fact, because of the pressure which is come from a child from different parts, which is just only pressure, and when you combine with bullying, this is one of the reasons why some years ago in Japan, the highest rate of suicidal people who commit suicide are among middle school classes. Because they are not adults, but kind of adult, and there's the most bullying happens. And the most schools don't want to lose their reputation, and what they do is actually just to say nothing is there until this one human being, this child, is, or this teenager is committing suicide.
This teenager is committing suicide.
So this is the first thing. The second thing, what I want to share with you is what is really lack in the current education system is there is no personal approach. You can't approach a horse how you approach a cow. Is it true? True. But what it is actually in school, they put all the types together and approach it in the same way. Put all the types together and approach it in the same way. For myself, I was more this human being who was extroverted on the one side, but introverted on when it comes to answering and doing the homework and everything. And I did all this stuff. And again, honest, I have never cheated. I have never cheated at school, and I never have actually looked at my neighbor's work and a test. But everyone has watched my tests and everything, and they got eventually even better remarks than myself. Also, one thing what I got is, like in the, no matter how good you're at school, when you fail a test, you're a failure. You have always to take into consideration there are people who are good in math but not so good in languages. Also people who are good in language but not so good in math. But the approach is the same. If you bad at test, you're a failure. You can't go to freaking university if you don't good at math. Or if you don't good at the test. But you can speak. and you know how to speak, and you know how to actually articulate your on an eloquent level. However, this is just a really firm and stubborn system which is said, no, you are a loser because your remarks are bad. This is just a really firm and stubborn system which is said, no, you are a loser because your remarks are bad. And this is what I always struggled at school. One of the biggest struggle is one of these. And if you want to see how many types, there's actually a system from the log, but this is another system with the colors like blue, red, what was it, yellow and green. And this is the types of personalities. You can't have the one personality only, but you have this one personality as the main personality, and you have kind of combination of all these four, mostly three. You can also have the four, but it's really rarely, but mostly it's just the three combination of those, or three of them, of these four. So you have then this combination of personality, and you have a unique personality then. But really approaching people that say you have to do it with force, where is that this is not your beer. This is actually what current education system does. Is it fair? Who determines what is fair? But this is too philosophic. What I want to go through is to the third thing. It's one thing everyone does in the corporate world. Everyone does everywhere. It's copying your neighbor. Back in the school, copying your neighbor, it was a taboo. It was like a sin. It was like written on the freaking, from Moses on this freaking two stones and putting on a pedestal and saying you don't have to do it. In fact, I had this thing back in the days. I was told never copy by your neighbors, and I never did it for sure because I had this mantra every time until I approached actually the personal development world. Because there my eyes went open, and I have seen that everyone is copying everyone. What does Apple does? They are copying Microsoft. Everyone is copying everyone, and because of the copy, there's an evolution happening. People have kind of pressure, and this is what the market is working. Where the market is working. If nobody can copy nobody, when you go for extreme hard things like now the paragraph 13, it's another team. However, because it wasn't the paragraph 13 back then, so many songs went viral because they copied and made a rewind of it and everything, and they went so much viral because people are used that songs in video games and everything. They went viral because of this stuff, because of creators are recreating this stuff. And we're human beings are made to create. So when you say stop copying at your neighbors, you say stop evolution and go freaking monopole. But you know what happened with monopole, right? Everyone says no, monopole, it's a bad thing. But this is what we learn at school. Everyone says no, monopole, it's a bad thing. But this is what we learn at school. Yeah, this is what we have learned at school. To be a monopolist. However, the market say don't do monopole. I mean, you can do monopole, but everyone is copying everyone, so the market is trying to not have a monopole at all. Have a competition. But you can't competitive with others if you don't copy others. So success leaves clues, as one of my mentors says. This is so true. This is so true. And one bonus thing. Yes, one bonus thing. One bonus thing, I have already mentioned my mentor. In fact, back then I was really broke. It was just nothing, and I have experienced one thing when I approach my coach. It is accountability. You never have accountability at school. You never have accountability at school. Nobody holds you accountable and say you have to pay for $50 if you don't have it done. Nobody can hold you accountable. But the thing is not held you accountable and say I hate you, but the human being, the coach, is believing you more than you believe in you. And this is really powerful. Accountability is the number one thing which makes people strive. Why Justin Bieber is achieving this goal? Because he had Justin Timberlake back then. Why all the big achievers are achieving what they achieve, all the big sports stars? Because they have someone behind them who is coaching them. And this is why actually people achieve this. And guess what? Currently, I also do offer discovery coaching sessions. One person for free. Normally this coaching session costs like tens of thousands because it's one-to-one. However, because I struggled with procrastination myself back so bad, more than 1 decade, I'm willing to help you. And I believe, if you believe in yourself, that you want to help you. If you have a really small belief that you want to help you go out of procrastination, go to the next level, have someone to holding the torch out of the cave of madness, showing you the path, and helping you to reshape your own, relationship with your procrastination. This is actually where you have to go. I chunked the link down below. This is a chance. Click on it. If you don't confirm with the times, PM me and we can actually discuss it. So Reshaper, hope you have an awesome day. Comment down below what's the number one thing you have picked up so far. If you got some value, also give me the like button. I do upload every single day, so make sure to also hit the notification bell and the subscribe button to not miss out any episode. So I hope you have an awesome day, and as always, Reshaper, do not lie to yourself, it was your passion now.